My name is Davon Specs Ely on Facebook. Um, but on here, I'm Mr. 24/7. That's an acronym for Mind Right, Money Right 24/7. It's the channel I created, basically to vent and express myself, get my thoughts across the the metaverse or whatever have you. I don't know why I get so nervous when it's time to record. Like in real life, I'm not a nervous person. I'm not really shy. I mean, initially I was as a child, but through like repetition and through trial and tribulation, I worked through it. I guess like that's what most of us do. Some of us better than others, but just like anything else in my life that I was nervous at when I initially started, I know that eventually I won't be as nervous as I am now. I had this channel for about 2 years. I got about 16 videos uploaded, and I feel ashamed about it. Like not in a way where it's like that I disappoint or let anybody else down, but like I feel like I'm letting myself down. I decided to uh, create this channel because I felt that I had a lot of insight and thoughts on the ongoings of the world. Like, it's a lot of stuff happening outside around me. Um, Around the time it was like a little bit before the pandemic, and it's like you could actually feel that like the energy was like a little weird out in the world, like something was like happening, like coming. But the pandemic happened. I was doing construction at the time. I was working for Local 79. That's the laborers union, and I was making great money, $41 an hour. Then the quarantine happened, and I was forced to stop working, and that was the first time in my life where I basically was forced to collect unemployment, like the rest of the world. Not everybody legally, but I legally collected unemployment at that time, and it put me in a position to just like instead of just the everyday hustle and bustle of going back and forth to work, come home, back and it allowed me to just sit down and get my thoughts straight. Watching YouTube, and I started producing more money and everything. And then I had this channel up, but I still wasn't putting up videos. It's not that I didn't have anything to talk about. It was just more so that life was happening and I procrastinated because of the nervousness, I think. And I think that's the reason why I chose to go live, just to, express this, because it's like even more nerve wracking going live, right? And I'm ready to start getting to it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It's a lot easier for me to pre-record a video, edit it, and then upload it. I've been getting pretty good at editing and everything, holding attention span or whatnot. I got almost 15,000 followers on Facebook. I know that's really nothing compared to you YouTubers, people that watch YouTube and everything like that, because the money's not really anything to compare. Uh, I make the little bonuses and everything from Facebook, from having my following and having uh like I said, I'm nervous, so I'm losing train of thought or whatever. But basically the interactions, right? Like people are interacting with my posts, they like, they share, they comment, um, they're engaged. That's the word. And my engagement has gone up by the millions, actually. And I think it's because it's like I started off with about 1,800 of my actual friends that I've developed over the past 11 years, since me being home from prison. You know, I started off with the MySpace, then I got on Facebook, and then it's like, once I put my school in there, you got everybody from high school. And at the time, I was in college. I graduated from college, so everybody that I met from there became my Facebook friends, and then like people around the neighborhood and throughout life as I became the person I am now. Or parole. I've been off parole for about 7 years or so. And since then, I've graduated college. I got a degree in network administration and security. I started a business fixing computers, refurbished computers, Ely Technical Services. That was one of the first businesses I started. Uh, I currently run a business, Spec Specialties, where we sell sea moss gel, we make tea, we make smoothies for locally, just for people around the neighborhood or whatever have you. And not to digress, uh, but all of this that I'm talking about now that I'm doing, it all started during the pandemic when I was forced to stop working. And I, c- I could have been recording that whole entire journey. It was so much content that I missed out on, like uploading to YouTube. But me being comfortable with Facebook at the time, not really taking it like serious as a business, like a online business, I was just showing my friends and my family what I had going on, what I was doing. And lo and behold, uh, it, it increased my following. When people actually see you doing something for yourself, providing for your family, it makes them want to see more of you, and that makes them follow you and check in. And when you're saying relatable things that touch home to them, then it allows it allows relatability to happen. And that's what I'm here to do on YouTube. I'm humbling myself. I was just sitting down, watching YouTube, and I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna just go live or whatever. Actually, that was yesterday, but then it gave me a 24-hour thing saying that I couldn't go live until I waited 24 hours because it's my very first time going live on YouTube after having this channel for over 2 years. So that goes to show that it's better late than never, right? Um, I'm not as nervous as I used to be, because I'm more scared of not doing it. I'm more scared of another 2 years going past, and I didn't accumulate my community, my audience, my tribe, my relatable people that like only like what's the word? I'm looking for people that recognize the things that I go through, the things that I went through, and possibly are going through them things themselves. And I want to be able to help them overcome those things and also get feedback so I could overcome the things that are to come and also possibly the things that I'm going through currently. Uh, I want to build, not want to, I am building uh, a neighborhood where I'm from. I constantly tell my friends and a couple of people that just, be in the background that it's a lot different than how it was when I grew up. This isn't a neighborhood, it's a hood because, they took the neighbor out of the whole phrase. And when you take the neighbor away, it's only a hood. It's nobody to come to for help, for advice, for assistance. There's nobody that you could like ask to watch your child if you got to work late, or you know what I mean, or in the case of emergency, there's nobody that you could really turn to hold you down. That's not necessarily how it is for me. I'm from an older generation, so I didn't break or burn bridges rather, and I still have a strong support system and network around me. But it's not the same as it used to be because I'm not involved in the same things that I used to be involved in. So it's but so much assistance that certain friends can can help me in. Um, but nonetheless, I have a lot of know-it-all when it comes to surviving and even thriving. It's a lot of it's a lot of people that I grew up with that's not here anymore. So take all that information, the things that they did wrong to lead to them not being here, and all of the things that I did right to allow me to be here. I just want to just pass that on as value. I don't want anything. I'm not selling anything on here. I sell stuff in real life. Eventually, I'm gonna have the links below and all that other stuff. That's not gonna be for a while though. On my channel, I'm gonna be speaking about empowerment. I'm gonna be speaking about motivation. I'm gonna be speaking about uplifting others around you. I'm gonna speak on humility and the dangers of the ego and how it affects people in a community that's just like mine. I don't know, I don't necessarily know the direction that this channel is going to be going in, other than for like in hopes that like, I just want to help. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I just know that YouTube is a large platform with a lot of people that have the mind that I need to reach. And also vice versa, it's a lot of strong minds that will allow me to elevate to the plateau that I need to be on. I'm all about growth. I'm all about positivity. I believe in the laws of attraction. I believe in the universe as God, one and the same. I believe in infinite possibility. I believe in, if someone tells me that they can't do it, that they can't. And on the other hand, if someone says that they can do something, I absolutely believe in them. It's it's a crazy world. Um, Everybody's not out to get me, though. um, I do believe in slavery happening. I do believe in also capitalism. I believe in the existence of white supremacy. I believe in all of that, but I'm not going to really be speaking on any of that because that's just the same thing as mentioning like you have to look both ways when crossing the street. Not every car has a drunk driver in it, right? Not every person's a racist, in my opinion. But at the same time, I still look both ways before crossing the street. It's just safety first. I'm a strong believer in the proper preparation, preventing poor performance. That's the 5P system. I live by that. I do believe in survival of the fittest, right? But on the other hand, I don't believe in oppression. I do believe that you should stand up for others that can't stand up for themselves or even don't stand up for themselves. You should stand up for rightness because it's the right thing to do. Um, I'm just trying to give you some brief, some insight into my life. Like I mentioned, I have a felony, of a violent felony offense. No sexual offenses or none of that stuff or whatever. I used to carry guns and stuff like that, and shoot at people and do things that I wasn't supposed to do and things that I'm not proud of. But at the same time, things that people from where I'm from may glorify, and it puts me in a position to still have likeness among a crowd of people that I want to reach, that I need to reach. My peers, my bros, my young brothers, and all of that. Like, I'm not one of them dudes that's like, I'm not religious. I don't have no religion. I'm not Muslim. I'm not Christian. I'm nothing other than a man, a human. And I'm really one of those people that wish that we all could just get along. I want all of us to be wealthy and prosperous and successful in our own right, whatever you feel that that may be for you. I believe in parenthood. I believe in I believe in I believe in unionship, whatever that may mean for you. I believe in finding someone and dreaming with them, and then combining your energy to bring those to fruition, to manifestation. If you believe that you can have the life of your dreams, the only thing that you have to do is speak it into existence with the knowingness that it's possible, that it will happen. I didn't always believe in the laws of attraction. Respectfully, this is nothing against religions or anything like that. But back when I was Christian and I used to pray to Jesus, it, it it always felt like I always felt a little bit sad that I had to go through Jesus in order to connect with God, and that part made my prayers, I guess, less potent. But when I discovered the universe and other things outside of Christianity that allowed me to connect with God on a more personal, higher level, to where I could actually see the change in my life happen based on the growth in my belief, faith in my God increase. It made me believe more. I believe in the universe. I believe in God. When I say that I'm gonna do something and that something is gonna happen for me, it does. I do. When I say that things are gonna work out, they do. They didn't work out like that before. Sometimes when I did pray and it was like hard times and it was like life or death, things did work, things did come through, and I thank God for those times, and I praise Jesus for those times. But respectfully, what I really feel like is it was the energy at that moment, that in those times, and my conviction in knowing that it's going to work out based on my belief in something godly is what allowed the things to work out. And it was like a probability thing. Like, it was like it didn't always happen. Now it always happens. I speak things into my existence when I'm the happiest and also when I'm the saddest, because it's the same way. It's like when go to pray to God and it's like in a time of need, or if it's like you praying God because like something great just happened. I do the same thing. The only difference is that I don't deal with any middleman. I pray directly to, let me correct myself. I don't pray. I don't pray to God. I only speak, I only affirm. Who I do pray to are my ancestors. And like I said, respectfully, my belief may not be the same as yours, but I do believe in information being transferred down through DNA, right? I do believe in information being passed on through father to son, from grandfather to father to grandson, through DNA, meaning information that you have instilled in you, that you acquire throughout your life is an energy. Knowledge is power. This energy stays with you. And I do feel that and believe that it's passed on to your offspring in the right conditions, in the right settings. If that offspring, if that child is eating the right foods and being nurtured in the right way, then the knowledge of his father will be able to be passed on through him without even words having to be applied. Call me crazy, but this is what I believe in. Um, with that being said, um, I I pray to my ancestors because I know that my grandfather loved me. I know that my grandfather knew who I was, knows who I am. And I don't know what happens after you pass away. And I don't know where you go to. But at the same time, I do know for sure that if anybody was to pull strings for me as far as energy and vibrations is concerned, then it would be my ancestors. It would be my loved ones. It would be my cousin that passed away. It would be my grandmother. It would be the people who knew that I loved them on their time, on their time on this earth. We shared that love. Love is an energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just transferred. So with that being said, they take a part of that with them the same way how I keep a part of it with me. And I communicate to that other part, wherever it's at. I prayed it up. Uh, I speak my reality into my existence through affirmation. Today is going to be a great day. When I pull up to front of my building, there will be an available parking spot. I am successful. I am healthy. I am surrounded by like-minded people who want to win and see the best for others happening around them. The men that I know are good men and they do take care of their children. I speak this into my existence. Now, does that mean that everybody around me takes care of their children? Does that mean that everybody around me are good men? No. But when I do that, I'm conscious of the signs that display themselves. Like when I do find out that somebody isn't being there for their child, do I just turn a blind eye and pretend like nothing's happening, like everything's all good, and we just like kick it and smoke and all of that? Or do I pull them up on it and let them know that that's not the way to do things and how I don't respect or support that and give him a chance to rectify his ways? But if he doesn't, then that energy, right, gets mingled and mixed with the energy that I have for myself as a good father, as a good man, right, as a good husband. It makes it so that I'm not as good anymore because knowledge is power, right? If I know that somebody is not living the way how I feel that's befitting of a man in this world, then I don't judge them by, condemning them, speaking on them, gossiping on them, spreading their business. No. But what I have to do is pull them up on it, let them know my rights from wrongs. Because as a friend, right, a person that's in a relationship with me, right, we have relatabilities. We relate to each other. That's what a relationship is. Other people that you relate with in different areas of life. And if this friend of mine and if me and this friend have a relatability prior, but come to find out that that relatable thing, which was fatherhood, right? Fathership, he's not a good father, then it's no longer relatable. And I have to pull them up on that because it's like, yo, I thought that it was like this. I thought it was like that. You made it seem like this. And then he's going to either let you know what it is and you have to choose to respect that, or, I mean, accept that, or you can choose to part ways and tell him that it's like it's been real and it's like you could still just respect that because everybody has a right to live their own life like they do. Like, I really feel that way. Even if it's like you, in my opinion, you might be a little bit of a jerk or a scumbag, you still have the right to live your life. If I kept you from doing the things you like doing, then I'm oppressing you. As long as those things don't infringe on me doing the things that I need to do for my happiness, for my well-being, for my idea of success and succeeding, then why should I stop you? Why should I go and speak bad on you to turn other people against you? That's other people's job to do that if you infringe on their happiness or their ability to succeed or be successful. That's none of my business. If you know that you have somebody in your life or in your surroundings that's not living up to moral heights of your choosing, then it's up to you to separate yourself from them if, in fact, they don't take heed to your pulling them up. I don't really want to make this video too long or whatever. Obviously, the nervousness goes away after a while. I'm feeling really excited. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be hopping on these lives and using these things as a diary. You know, I'll stay in context in the future, but this was just more so about me getting comfortable in front of the camera, in front of you, introducing myself. It's a lot more to come. I'm gonna be speaking on finances. I'm gonna be speaking on financing. I'm gonna be speaking on marketing, relationships, energy, everything that I care about, everything that I'm doing, everything that I plan on doing. I'm just gonna just keep you guys abreast. I'm a strong procrastinator. Even though I believe in laws of attraction, I don't want to speak that into my existence, but that's one of my, let me say that, let me change that. I'm not a strong procrastinator. One of my biggest problems that I'm overcoming is procrastination. I will eventually tackle it into submission, but until then, you know, we working on it. I got on this video at 3 something in the morning and I'm feeling really good about it. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling actually like a weight is off of my shoulders. Like I'm not letting myself down. Like I could tell my son to try his hardest and not feel like I'm being a hypocrite. I could tell my daughter to do her best and not feel like I'm being a liar. This video is about nervousness. I was nervous. About 5 minutes into the video, even as I see this right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not as nervous as I was the 15 minutes before I pressed go live, and 5 minutes into the live, it diminished. I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable. I really feel like, especially if you watched up to this point, then you know what I mean, you relate or whatever. Start your YouTube channel. Word. For me, originally it was for the money, and I think that's why I procrastinated. But now it's more so for me. It's for me and for you. The information I have is tremendous, and I just want to just build a community. I want to build a place where I could go to and like where everybody knows my name. All right. I'm eager to know your name. I'm eager to meet people. Comment. Please comment. I didn't say that one time during this whole entire video, and a lot of people probably clicked off by now. No, what I'm talking about. Everybody stayed. It's gonna go viral or whatever. Thank you for the support, everybody. It's also all started now. It's September 6th. I don't even know the time right now, but I appreciate you. It's more to come. I really genuinely mean it when I say that I love you. Like, I'm a humanitarian. I believe that everybody has a right to just be happy and live. Um, I do see color. I do understand that it's racism and prejudice and all of that. But regardless if you black or white or purple or green, we could be a community that don't look at the world in a way that has to be a barrier from us being able to like love each other. If that sounds cool to you, subscribe to my channel. Word. I'm gonna do great things in this world. I want I want to document it. I want you guys to be involved with the journey. Turn the notification bell on. I'm not gonna be procrastinating. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm showing this live. How many of y'all went live? How many of y'all went live? I'm going live and all of that. Like, I'm doing things different. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day. And until next time.